2 years after Governor Gavin Newsom ordered a moratorium on executions in California, he is preparing to appoint a state attorney general from a field of potential candidates that includes some of the state's leading critics of the death penalty. With current Attorney General Xavier Becerra up for Senate confirmation as President Biden's Secretary of Health and Human Services, criminal justice reform activists have recommended for the job candidates including a district attorney who has stopped seeking the death penalty in murder cases and elected officials who have backed unsuccessful ballot measures to repeal capital punishment. "I'm certain the governor will be looking for an attorney general who shares his opposition to the death penalty," said Cristine Soto DeBerry, executive director of Prosecutors Alliance of California, a group that opposes capital punishment. "I would hope that we would have an attorney general that's seeking to move us toward abolition of the death penalty." Newsom staked out his position in 2019 when he issued an executive order placing a moratorium on executions, despite the death penalty remaining legal and part of the state constitution. The order at the time affected 737 inmates on California's death row. "Our death penalty system has been, by any measure, a failure," Newsom said at the time. "It has discriminated against defendants who are mentally ill, black and brown, or can't afford expensive legal representation. Under state law, all death sentences are automatically appealed to the California Supreme Court for review." Bill Lockyer, who served as state attorney general from 1999 to 2007, said whomever Newsom appoints to that post has a legal obligation under the California Constitution to enforce the laws of the state, and that includes defending death sentences. Becerra has cited that obligation in defending judgments in capital cases, even though he says he voted for an unsuccessful 2016 initiative to repeal the death penalty. Lockyer noted that former Governor Jerry Brown and Vice President Kamala Harris both publicly opposed the death penalty but defended death sentences during their terms as California's Attorney General. But as some district attorneys have begun pressing for resentencing death row inmates to life terms, the Attorney General is in a position to exercise discretion to side with the local prosecutors, said DeBerry, who was Newsom's deputy chief of staff when he was mayor of San Francisco. "The way the state's death penalty is being applied is currently being challenged by a group of 5 progressive local prosecutors, including 2 who have been suggested for the Attorney General's job, Santa Clara County Dist. Atty, Jeff Rosen and Conta Costa County Diana Becton. Becton and Rosen signed on to an amicus brief in October that argues the state's death penalty system has violated the Constitution.